It's giving the fighters an opportunity to a warm weather training camp, basically that. But it's just a change of surroundings in the gym. What we're using, there'll be different sparring partners, changing sparring for the fighters, and I think you get to know a lot more about your fighters when you're spending time with them. You know the way you are, and I know what it is. Listen, there is downtime, but it's very much a training camp. They'll be training a few times a day.
It's free time. It's free time.
So with me, I think there's a few in shot here. Rhiannon Dixon, William Crolla, European champion and Commonwealth champion. William Crolla.
Don't forget it.
Yep, 1-0. Prospect. James Moorcroft over there. Challenger. And Bobby Faulkner, the very talented Bobby Faulkner. And I just believe that these kind of camps, you learn a lot more about your fighters as well as a coach, which I'm very thankful for. But I just believe it can just bring out that extra few percent in the fighters, and they can knuckle down, and any switch offs, any distractions that they might have at home, they're away from them. For instance, this morning before breakfast, the cardio wasn't too heavy, but it was a bit of a beach run, a steady state beach run, and then we was on to breakfast at 8 a.m. and then I think 10:30 a.m. we headed over to the gym. A few hours in there, and then tonight one or two of them have got a little bit of strength work, the others can relax tonight. Downtime, it's been an unbelievable few hours. Our good friend Dave of the McGoff Group, we've been out here on his little boat today in Oliao, the lovely, it's a fishing town of Oliao, and as you can see here, see the back seat, we basically we got on his boat and we drove across to a little island where there's a restaurant which was some of the best food I've had in a long time. And as you know, I'm a bit of a foodie, Dom. So rated very highly.
I think the benefits for me as well, like a massive thing, is I hate training in the rain and when it's grumpy and horrible in England. And when you come out to Portugal, it's sunny, and we were doing 800s on the track the other day, and just being in the sun and being around, like meeting new people, it's just good environment to be in.
It was good to have my last hard week out in the sun. You know, it's a lot better, like just to feel better when I'm finishing the gym. I was doing activities with everyone, like say going out on the boat, got a game of paddle that I shined in yesterday. It just makes everything a little bit easier, and the biggest worry for any fight is the weight, but it's super well, or I make it comfortably, because I live right in camp, and out here my diet's just, I've tried being strict, but there's been a few treats here and there, but now my weight's fine, so I've got no worries at all, and it's been a pleasure to do it out here.
To be honest, Dom, it's been absolutely amazing. I've said it a few times this week, and it's going to sound a little bit, everyone's going to laugh at me because we're in good company, but things like this don't happen to people like me. You know, from the experience I come up from with no amateur background, just like Rhiannon, starting boxing at 21. It's been a massive turnaround for us. When you think you're at the end of the road and you're just in a job, and then next minute Rhiannon's Commonwealth champion, she's the EBU champion. I'm a British Masters champion. But no, we're over here. With brilliant people, and all joking apart, I think the training's been absolutely amazing.
Boxing for most of us, it's financially difficult to do, and me personally, I have to work on box, so it's nice to get away and be able to do something like this, you know, with not too much expense either. So it's a shout out to the sponsors who've made this happen.
It's massive. Listen, a few of the fighters who are here now, and I sort of don't not mention names, but it's a struggle for them. It's a struggle for them. Like, people see professional boxer and think it's all glitz and glamour. You know, one or two of them, they've took next to nothing home from the last few fights, and it's just them getting them by on the small shows, so they get that opportunity to fight on the bigger shows. Hopefully that chance then comes, they take that chance, and then they get in bed with one of the bigger promoters to sort of then make them, to allow them to be full-time professionals. Oh no, but there'll be, honestly, 90% of professional boxers rely on sponsors, and obviously these are very fortunate, very blessed that they've been able to come away to a nice place like this to do a little bit of a training camp.